this is Mental Health Tarot Spread for Leo. I have a lot of messages, a lot of cards for you today. So we're just gonna get started, okay? So first card is representing your current mental health, which is the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is conflict is ahead, but it's not all bad. The challenge is clear and there is no hidden agendas. As a person, the Knight is strong and practical ally, but not a friend. Okay, so you're going to handle this probably in the fall. There's some mystery and imagination oriented with this, with the Capricorn and Aquarius highlighted here. And there's also intellect and sadness here with blue, native. There's blue and like a natural indigo blue here too. So there's going to be some intellect and sadness here. So you could be a gamer, an app developer, a game designer, a mortgage or insurance broker, and you could be going through a bit of a transition. So it could be job related, it could be demand related. It could also be change in like formula because the new people arriving, you know. I always hate it when new people arrive at a job that you're good at, you know. It's like, what the fuck? Okay, anyway. So, an emotion that is clouding your perception of reality. We have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is disillusion and boredom to an extent that it's difficult to muster your usual enthusiasm. So this is a Cancer moon. So Cancer moon is very emotional. So there's going to be a lot of things that are clouding your judgment. This could have happened July 12th through the 22nd. It's like a newscast or an online radio, a barista or a cafe that just is like getting on your bloody nerves. There's somebody who is too much. There's somebody that's just totally like disillusioned with what's actually at hand. There's a lot of reds and pinks here for some reason. So there's love and intuition, but I think it has to do with your relationship with somebody. You could admire this person, you could feel like they're the bee's knees, but at the same time you're also thinking, is this person out of their fucking mind? Which a lot of people are out of their fucking minds. I'll just be honest with you with that one. But yeah, there's just a lot going on, and you could also be jealous of somebody else's relationship too. But it's probably always the same two notes, right? So number 3, we have how to improve your perception of reality and gain clarity. We have the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is a great potential. You're achieving a lot and know there's much more you can do. Appreciate your effects and keep your eyes on the prize. So this is a Taurus and Saturn. So Taurus and Saturn is very controlled. It's a controlled ambiance about things. So there's going to be a lot of gold and green with the Taurus being here. So health and money is a big thing. This could have been deciphered around May 11th and May 20th. Okay. So farmer, gardener, horticulturist, and fishery. So there's somebody who's kind of into nature, like you're into eating right, or like you like farm fresh food or something. And you can't understand why people want processed meat and things like that. It's ridiculous. But also, there could be vegans. There's a lot of vegans, but like it's not anything you have to worry about. To be honest, vegans do their own thing. They don't really need your 2 cents. Um, so number four, how to change circumstances around you and elevate your mood. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles, you've worked hard to gain valuable experience and qualifications. Attention to detail pays off. Have Virgo Sun. So you could be a Virgo Sun, maybe. Some people have it like right on the cusp where they're a Virgo and a Leo. It could be you as well. Also, it could be somebody born August 23rd or September 1st. So, a brick and mortar business, a sculptor or builder. So this could be a friend of yours. Or it could be somebody who is kind of more to the point of practicality. Most earth signs are, and you have a lot of earth signs here. So, it could just be a matter that you want to have a more steady job, or you want to have more stability in your life, and you're seeking out earth signs to help you. So number 5, we have how can you be happier day to day. We have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is kind of a symbol of independence. So the warrior, time of independence and relying on your wits. As a person, the Queen of Swords often acts alone, even in a relationship. It can also symbolize a single parent path. So you could be going on a single parent journey where you're just going to raise the kid yourself, or have your family help you raise a child. So there's a lot of things affiliated with this. There's beauty in it. There's a Virgo Libra sense in here. And there's also a fall aspect to this. That you could also be running a magazine, newspaper, website, a blog that would talk to people that are single parents, or people that are kind of looking for entertainment elsewhere. Kind of more on the level of achieving stuff. So, number 6, how can you deepen your connection with yourself? You have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, so it's not about money, it's about how you feel. Debt and disagreement, a general lack of contribution at home, generational clash. So you might actually be having a bad time with somebody who's part of a different generation than you are. I'm part of a millennial X generation. We were feral children. We played in the yard. We also played street hockey, which was a lot of fun. But you could be part of like Z generation, or your parents could be boomers, or vice versa, or there could be an X generation involved here. X generation, millennials, Y generation. Y generation is kind of like the silent generation. They came in with millennials, but they weren't really millennials, you know. They just kind of like went into it not knowing what they were getting into. But anyway, so we have important people and influences. You need to have some passion in your life. People in their teens, 20-year-olds, there could be some new suitors, travel, or movement also associated. There's an adult woman or somebody who's older than you that's more into the creative part of life. Like this is creative. This is lifestyle, partially. You're seeking out people that are creative, so good luck with that one. So we have the Fool, looking before you leap. Take the reins of your life. Soulful love awaits you. So you're gonna have spirituality, and you're gonna be an effing fool about it, because you're not gonna understand it at first. So just take everything with a grain of salt. I'll tell you, because it's gonna be something that's not gonna grow on you right away. So I do have a bouquet of flowers for you too. We have carnations, which is pride and beauty. We also have a calla lily, which is beauty. We also have mums, which is fertility. So that's nice. And there's also an affinity sign here for some reason. So there's a lot there. You're being confused about love. A disappointing deal. It's hard to save money right now. Being defensive is hard work. She sees her younger self in you or him. Endearing look at each other. So you're probably dating somebody who's much younger than you are or much older than you are. So lucky in love, administration. Being confused about love again. Lucky with money, wise investments in the stock market. Feeling stagnant about old ideas. Doing any intelligent activity over and over. Waste a lot of time at work. So we also have your drink of the summer from Starbucks, which is SUNFYRE. It is a paradise tea with, with heavy cream and an add of peach juice and some light spritz of passion tea. So it's paradise drink with heavy cream, add peach juice, and a light spritz of tea. So like a shot of the passion tea. It's a weird drink. It's too like sweet. It's gonna taste like that honey nectar stuff. It's kind of a hibiscus drink, I think. And also, if you're writing in your little journal about everything, you might want to add this to it. Name one event that troubles you and you want to work on and let it go. It could be something from your past that's always bugging you, or something that somebody said about your future, past, or present, that kind of sticks with you, and it kind of makes you stagnant. And I think you should write it down and just push it out of your headspace, so then you can move on and be successful. So it happens. A lot of people affect you, but there's certain people that affect you more than other people. So let's see your T cards. Anything that falls out, we will read. See what's going on here for you. So we have a whale, great worry over nothing. We have a taiga, doing something risky, taking a chance. We have a handshake. Meeting with a stranger can be important. We have July. July. It could have been your birthday, actually, or right before your birthday. Bridge. Carefully overcoming a problem. My dyslexia is bad today, I'm sorry. Cobweb. Protected from negative forces beyond your control. We have a spia. Heartache over what you no longer have. We have a tower. We have solid foundation, success with effort. Unicorn. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. We have money path. A path with money is awaiting you to go find it. We have dogs. Getting together with friends. We have success. We have a club. Someone is trying to make you do something against your will. We have grapes. Time to get out and have fun. We have a jug. A lighthearted, carefree time. So, there's a lot of stuff. I feel like you're kind of going through a lot of different changes in your life. You could be much older or much younger, and people that you're dating. But also, there's going to be a lot of things that come up in conversation that you're not going to be sure about, which is fine. It's a learning curve for sure. But, yeah, it's going to change your perception on your life in general. The younger generations just don't give a fuck, and the older generations give too much of a fuck, so it's too much. You're going to learn a lot from each other, but I don't think it's the points in which would be beneficial. So just take everything with a grain of salt. I know that it's gonna be a lot of stuff that's gonna trigger you. And to be honest, it's a learning curve for everybody. But there was a time when people actually used folded maps to get around the city. There was points where people actually had dial-up computers where if somebody made a call to your house, that the whole signal would drop. And there was a point where people played outside, went to the park, rode bikes, actually had recreation that would be a sociable event. So, yeah, it's a learning curve for a lot of people. I just happen to be in the middle generation of it all, with the X generation and the millennials starting, and everything was just happening. Like, my life of putting my CDs in my boombox went from that to having a iPad in my hand, or an iPod or whatever. And, now it's just like you can take your phone and everything's on there. But yeah, it's an entirely different situation for a lot of people, You feel old just by thinking about things from your childhood. Like, Z generation will never understand, like, waking up, watching Saturday cartoons or anything. Or actually having friends that liked you for you, instead of, like, popularity contests. But it's a different ball game. It's always going to be somebody's going to get the short end of the stick. So, you just have to do your best. It'll be alright. Excuse me. Hopefully this helps you out in some way, shape, or form. I've been working too much. I did 600 videos in one day, so my voice is shot. Like, there's no way around that. Anyway, Leo, hopefully this helps you out, and I will see you in the next reading, alright? Later.